welcome. This is the final episode of Castle Broken Head presents Let's Play Dragon Quest. Last time we went and we got Lodo's sword from Charlock Castle. And today we are going to storm the castle and fight the evil Dragonlord, slaying him once and for all. As you can see, I've gained more than just a few levels since I was with you last. I am going to be walking the whole way to the castle, and I'll be doing this so that I can go over some stats with you. That and, you know, it's my finale, so I'm just beefing it up a little bit. So when you last saw me, I was at level 21. We acquired level 22 about 25 minutes into grinding. I did all of my grinding at Charlock Castle. For a while I was fighting some stone men and some blue dragons. And then I eventually just started grinding on the main floor, because honestly it was much easier just to fight the monsters on that floor. I reached level 23 an hour and 7 minutes into grinding. I got level 24 an hour 46 minutes in. Reached level 25 2 hours and 16 minutes in. And finally, arrived at level 26, the recommended level for fighting Dragonlord. 2 hours and 44 minutes into grinding. I know, it's insane. Absolutely insane. 2 hours, 44 minutes of grinding. And that after, before the start of last episode, I had to do 2 hours, 12 minutes of grinding. There's one thing I can say about this game, it is very grind heavy. Why am I fighting these guys right now? Now, last time before we found Lodo's sword, I didn't bother to check the stats. Now, you could have gone to the right time codes to find those stats. Or I could just tell you that Lodo's sword actually increased our attack by 12, which is not a small number. Alright, so the goal for reaching Dragonlord is to do it while spending 0 magic. The only way that is really doable, or the best way to do it, is to cast Repel from Ramaldar right before you sleep. So you can see there that we now have 180 hit points and 168 magic points. That's what we have to work with in this fight, and it should be enough. Now, as you all know, I have been playing this game without manipulating save states. I have not been manipulating errors in the code, and I have not used any cheat codes whatsoever. That is why I've spent so much time grinding. There's a lot of different ways to play this game, and all of them are valid, but you only get bragging rights if you do it without cheats, and without manipulating coding errors. So it's still absolutely fun to play the game using cheats and manipulating coding errors or save states. In fact, if I wasn't doing an LP, that is exactly what I would ordinarily do myself. So, no judgment here. Remember, you only get bragging rights if you don't cheat. As you can see, I take on these Axe Knights like they're nothing now. Not sure how it'll go with the Star Wyvern. Probably very similar. I can pretty much two-shot any of this tier of monster. Now, towards the goal of not spending any magic, I've gone ahead and purchased a torch. That's all we are going to be using for light. That's it. Nothing else. No radiant spells. Zip, zilch, nada. And if you do want to play, I actually highly recommend, on any ROM, you can use a old school Game Genie code. I'll include a link to the Game Genie codes in the description of the video, just to make it easier. There's a code that you can use that gives you unlimited magic points, and basically what it does is it prevents you from having to do that slog at the end of the game where I did, I guess it works out to just about 5 hours of grinding. You can pretty much take him on as soon as you have your heal more spell that way, all the way back at level 17. And honestly, it just makes it easier and a little more fun if you don't have to spend quite as much time grinding. Of course, there are speed runs. If you want to learn how to do one of those, go check out one of those videos. There's tons of them. I believe YouTube even has the world record holder has a video on here. And it's all about manipulating the monster zones and coding errors, things like that. I mean, really, what do you expect, though, right? Alright. Now, it's a lot harder to see with just the torch, but it's really not that difficult. So for right now, I am still going to fight, just because, why not? I'm strong enough that I can fight these monsters and recoup the health just by walking. And the less we run from fights right now, the less likely we are to get trapped in a fight later when we really, really don't want to be. You may be wondering if I'm going to do a review of the game in addition to the LP. I will, but it will be in a different video. I'm not going to include it in this. Overall, if I'm playing the game, obviously I like it, and obviously it is a game that I would recommend. Otherwise, why would I be playing it now? If I'm not going to play a game in my personal time, I'm sure as hell not going to play it for an audience on a platform where I'm not getting paid and literally just doing it for fun. So, you can suggest games if you want in the comments. Honestly, I'm probably not going to take recommendations. After this LP, I'm probably going to want to give it a little bit of a break. Just because it has been a lot more difficult than I thought to get through it. If anyone ever tells you that making an LP is just playing games and having fun, they've never made one and they don't know what they're talking about. I can promise you that. So now we are going to start running from fights a little bit more. Once we take even one more step, or go down one more level, it's going to be some much more difficult enemies. I'm pretty much just going to fight wizards that I run into, because I can take them out no problem, but I am going to be running from the armored knights and the red dragons. They just require way too much effort to combat. There's nothing on the upper and lower sides of that room. It's just a wide hallway. Alright, we have arrived at the Dragonlord's area. This is his actual throne room area. Now, there is some treasure. I'm going to collect it. And I'm going to fight this guy. I do have reasons, I swear. I was saying earlier, yeah, that I think I might actually take a break after this LP. I will be making a few other kinds of videos that have nothing to do with video games whatsoever, just because this channel is for fun for me. That's all it's ever been. It's all I've ever wanted it to be. Alright, so there's a reason that I've used 2 herbs. I just found one. Oops. Don't want to use anything else. Now we found a cursed belt. If you remember, there was one previously. We're not going to use it. And unlike later games in the series, you don't get the option to discard for whatever reason. Look at that. The first time in the entire game that we get a substantial amount of gold from a treasure chest, and we're already maxed out on gold, so it doesn't even matter anymore. It's just tragic. Okay, and our key got replaced, not that we need it. And honestly, the most useful thing in there was a couple of healing herbs, which we would only use if we took some damage and were in front of Dragonlord already. So, I mean, that's why I do have herbs, and I did make sure that I was fully stocked on those. Because there is a chance that we may get hit between here and there, and we may not be able to walk enough for all of it. There's a chance that an armored knight or a red dragon could get in our way. Again, as I said before, I'm going to fight any wizards I see. And that's really just a matter of if I'm running from maybe one fewer monster, then perhaps I won't get blocked by the others. Okay. Good shot at me and blocked my path. This is exactly what I was concerned about. Right now, let me run. This is not going well for me. Okay. And again, this is why I did this. Yes, you'll see I am using a herb for 5 hit points. It may seem pointless, but this is Dragonlord. Alright. I am the Dragonlord, King of Kings. I have been waiting long for one such as thee. I give thee now a chance to share this world and to rule half of it. If thou wilt now stand beside me, what sayest thou? Will the great warrior stand with me? Sure. Yes, really. Then half of this world is thine, half of the darkness. And if thou dies, I can bring thee back for another attempt, without loss of thy deeds to date. And that's it. That's the end of the game. There's no more. Seriously, I can't do anything else. That's it. That's the end of the game. But that's okay. You may have noticed that I did actually use a save state there, and it was for that exact reason. Now we're gonna fight this motherfucker for real. Yes, we know you're the Dragonlord. You want me to stand with you? What say me? Fuck you. Alright, here we have the Dragonlord. He's attacked before I'm ready. Wow. Alright, so in this wizard form, he has 100 hit points. He has 90 attack, 75 defense, speed of 55. He gives no gold or experience. He can cast Hurt More and Stop Spell. The only strategy is to use Heal More. And other than that, hit him and hit him hard. That's literally all we're going to do is just attack, and look at that. He died super quick. Oh, yeah. The Dragonlord revealed his true self. This is what we've been waiting for. In this form, I don't trust what I show as hit points because it says 130. I think that may actually be right. His attack is 140, defense is 200, his speed is 90. He has a fiery breath attack that is just super painful. Dragonlord is highly resistant to all spells. There is a 1 in 16 chance of landing sleep on him, and he will probably wake up immediately if you do land it on him. So just like before, the best chance is to use Heal More. Whenever you're down by more than 100 health, and other than that, we're just going to attack and hope this works out in our favor. Oh shit, you see how hard that hit? Oh my lord. Alright, we are going to one more time. Now we heal. Jesus. You see how low damage we're doing right now. 130 hit points may not have sounded like much until you saw that we're only doing like 13, 18, like we are getting our asses handed to us here. Luckily, not all of his attacks are hitting quite as hard. And I think we're going to win this fight without much difficulty. We should be getting pretty close to the end of it already. I figure 2 or 3 more attacks now. You see that our Heal More spell is using 10 MP per usage. And there we have it. We've defeated the Dragonlord. Thou hast found the ball of light. Radiance streams forth as thy hands touch the object and hold it aloft. Across the land spreads the brilliance until all shadows are banished and peace is restored. Wow. There's nothing here. There's no more enemies. Nobody left to fight. We've won the game. And you know what? We found some wings when we were in there, didn't we? Let's use those. Because we don't need to walk all the way back. We're champions. We've saved the world. That's right, King Lorik awaits. And he better damn well have a reward for me. See, the old dude? He's gone. Everyone says the same thing. King Lorik awaits. The legends have proven true. Thou art indeed of the line of Loto. It is thy right to rule over this land. Wilt thou take my place? Brokenhead thought carefully before answering. I cannot, said Brokenhead. If ever I am to rule a country, it must be a land that I myself find. Waylon, please wait. I wish to go with thee on thy journey. Of course she does. May I travel as thy companion? No. But thou must! But thou must! But thou must! Yes. Of course. And thus the tale comes to an end, unless the dragons return. Well, you know what? I'm actually not going to do another video to review this because I went over everything else I wanted to go over before the credits. And we're going to watch these credits because of course we are. I'm a big believer in watching the credits to a game. This was a lot of fun to make. I'm glad I got through it, my very first LP. Please support the channel by liking and subscribing. I don't monetize, I don't take money, I don't have a Patreon. The only way to really support me is to hit like and subscribe. In every video I've included a link to some charities you can donate to if you really want to throw some money away. As for Dragon Quest, the 1986 classic Dragon Warrior in North America, overall, obviously I love the game because I play it. It's not very balanced, and it's a bit grind-heavy. The music can get a little annoying after a while, and the monsters plateau until the very end, where there's monsters who never get easy. All in all, for the time it came out, this was an amazing game, and it launched a franchise unlike any other. Tons of fun. I give this game 3 out of 5 stars. I've never once regretted playing it, not even this time. And, you know, over the last 2 days filming the last couple episodes, as mentioned, I put in a good 5 hours of grinding in the last 24 hours and smell like an armpit. And it was worth every second of it. So thank you for joining me. Until next time, I'm Castle Brokenhead saying stay frosty, everyone.